Oh, we were so very, very close. Browns lose a heartbreaker in Seattle, 24-20. Um, Browns were able to dig themselves out of a hole early in the first quarter, down 14-0. PJ Walker, probably his best game as a Brown, but that's not saying that much. At the end of the day, if you want to be honest, PJ Walker cost you this game today. 3 turnovers, 2 interceptions, 1 fumble, 2 interceptions that led to 14 points, or 2 turnovers that led to 14 points. The luck had to run out at some point. I said earlier in the pregame stream, if you guys have not checked that out, make sure you guys check that out. I said in the pregame stream, I said the Magic was going to have to run out at some point. We got 2 weeks in a row where you got very lucky calls. A lot of refs, penalties that went your way late in the game. And I said, I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm waiting for that one game where there's a penalty that could be called that's not going to go your way. And I think today was the day. The DK Metcalf holding on MJ Emerson when the Seahawks scored their last touchdown, I would have called a hold on that one because he was holding MJ Emerson's shoulder pad. If I was a ref, I would have called a hold on that because he was legitimately grabbing and impeding MJ Emerson from trying to go after the receiver who was going for the end zone. So I said I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop, and I think today was the other shoe that dropped. But if we're going to be honest, trying to win with your third-string quarterback who cost you 3 turnovers is not a way to win. And I hope that Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski take this opportunity to realize that you have to go after another quarterback. There's no other way to go about it. You have to go after another quarterback. Now, I'm not saying that the last interception was PJ's fault. It was just a good play by Jamal Adams. PJ threw it off of his helmet. I don't know what else you want to do. Just, he got up in that position to be able to deflect that ball, and it turned into an interception. But, you have to go out and get another quarterback. You just have to. PJ Walker, you're not going to win long-term, or maybe not even long-term, but you're not going to win enough games with him as your quarterback. He's going to cost you games. And I think today, if I'm going to be honest, I think he cost you today's game. He gave 14 points away to the Seattle Seahawks. You were deep inside the red zone today, and he threw an errant pass that turned into an interception. Did not need to happen. He threw off of his back foot. Was an inaccurate pass. He had David Njoku wide open, and he missed him and threw an interception. If the Browns somehow, some way get a touchdown or a field goal off of that thing, that wins you the game, maybe, or you get in a better position to win the game. Cam Mitchell, the rookie from Northwestern, should have had a pick 6 today. That interception that was thrown right to him and went through his hands would have been an easy pick 6. Then you're up 27-17 most likely. That probably wins you the game. So a lot of missed opportunities for the Browns to take advantage and win the game today. Just didn't happen. But yeah, if I'm Andrew Berry, PJ Walker has to go. You have to find somebody who's different, somebody who knows this offense and can complete better passes. And I think Jacoby Brissett makes most sense. With Washington losing today against the Eagles, I think it makes more sense to go at Washington in order to get him from there. Just because they're losing, they're not going to go anywhere. So what's the point of having him around? I would definitely go after Jacoby Brissett. I would definitely try and go after Derrick Henry as well. I think they had a good running attack game today. I really like Pierre Strong. I hope he gets more of an emphasis going forward in terms of the running game. But I think if you have someone like a Derrick Henry, I think you get 20 yards for maybe 100 yards rushing, or 20 rushes for 100 yards. Excuse me. I think he puts this game away. And I know that the whole topic this whole entire week until Arizona comes around next weekend, Should they have thrown 3rd and 3 on that last play where it got intercepted from PJ Walker? Personally, I would have called a draw play with Pierre Strong. The only problem is that if you did that, you would have gone to the 2-minute warning. So I understand it. But if I was Kevin Stefanski in that moment, I probably would not have thrown it. I would have probably gone with a Pierre Strong draw play because, I mean, he's got ridiculous speed. He showed it throughout the entire game. But unfortunately, they went with a throw and hit Jamal Adams in the helmet. The Browns are 4-3. It's a 3-way tie for second place in the AFC North. I'm not going to go too berserk over it. But would I enjoy being 5-2 over 4-3? Absolutely. But you've got a pretty weak opponent coming into town next week in Arizona. They're 1-6. So I definitely, or 1-7. I definitely think that you can, take advantage of them with PJ Walker, get up to 5-3 going into Baltimore, and then maybe if you get Deshaun Watson back that game, I don't know. But I would definitely be more comfortable going into Baltimore, going into 5-3 rather than 4-4 or 2-6, because we have to also recognize too, the Cleveland Browns could easily be 2-5 right now. If Jake Moody doesn't miss that field goal, and if we don't get those lucky calls in the end zone in Indianapolis, Browns could easily be 2-5 right now. And then we lose today in Seattle, we can easily be 2-5 right now. But most definitely, I definitely think Andrew Berry should go out and try and get another quarterback. Try to go after Jacoby Brissett, because PJ Walker, while he had a valiant effort today, I think he played very well in the second and third quarters. He's just not it. He's just not it. And I definitely think the Browns would be better off with someone like Jacoby Brissett as quarterback while Deshaun Watson is rehabbing and trying to get better. Definitely, I think Jacoby Brissett makes the most sense for the Cleveland Browns. But you're 4-3. It's not the end of the world. Rebound against Arizona. Try and become 5-3 going into a big game against Baltimore. It's going to be very tough against Baltimore. You're going to go into Baltimore. But hey, you know what? Gardner Minshew was able to beat them. Why not us? Why not us? So, definitely going to be very interesting to see the next couple of weeks, especially with Deshaun Watson, what he's going to be able to do. Who knows? But, yeah, like I said, not the end of the world right now. You're 4-3. You can become 5-3 after next week if you take care of business against Arizona. So sky's not falling yet. It's not falling yet. So yeah. So anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe if you are new and you like this type of Browns content. And yeah, I'll see you guys all with another video later on this week. Hopefully you guys have a terrific rest of your Sunday. Take care.